it's live. I know it takes like 20 seconds or so. So we'll bullshit until then. Let's see if it actually works. Is that around there? All right, 30 seconds in. It should be clipped up for whenever this goes into perpetuity on YouTube. I'm still just waking up. Weird sleep schedule. But I want to go over arpeggios. Titled Arpeggios from Hell because if anyone's ever listened to Yngwie Malmsteen or any of that stuff, it's not the same, but it kind of is. It's playing, it's not the same, but it kind of is. It's going through arpeggios to just shred. That's really all it is. So what I do is major across 1, 3, 5. So we'll start on C, on the 8, 7, 10, 10, 9. Using those, so 8, 7, 10, 10, 9. First degree, second degree, fifth, octave, and then we're going up to the third again. First degree, third degree, not second degree. Wow, I gotta wake up. Again, I know it's midday, but weird sleep schedule. First, third, fifth, octave, third from that octave. And we just drill that, so we could play rhythms as opposed to just the shredding. That'll come to you, and you'll flop all over the place and fuck it up left and right. But getting an actual rhythm for it, like, that'll get it solidified in your head. So what I did there was major, and that pattern will follow anywhere that we're going to do major. The same thing. Index, middle, index, middle, ring, index. Then we're going to go to minor. This one we're going down to A, so 5 on the E string. And we slide up. So index on 5. And then what I do is looking at my index finger. I don't even bother with the actual note I'm going to play. I move my index finger up 1 fret. And the hand position is 4 fingers per fret. So when I slide up here, I'm going to play my middle finger. So I'm not even looking to land my middle finger. I'm just looking from here. I slide up to this, and I'm just playing that. It's how I don't have to worry about, it's like when you read, you don't have to look at letters, you look at the actual word. And if you want to speed read, you look at the actual sentence and you could process it. So moving up your index will just have your hand in that position. So I'm going index, up a whole step, middle, index, index, pinky. I use that instead of tabs, even instead of notes when I'm playing really quickly, because it just makes the pattern process way faster. So for the tabs, for A minor, 5, 8, 7, 7, 10, or index up a whole step, middle, index, index, pinky, and then back down. So that's how you do a minor, or how I would do a minor arpeggio, doing 1, 3, 5, octave, 3. So with that, and just alternate. And you're gonna be all over the place at first. I'm still all over the place. But that's where using that rhythm where we can break up the finger positions. As I throw my thumb all the way over. That's the other thing, it really doesn't matter. I swear by that. When you start, you want to have proper technique, but no one has proper technique. If anyone plays like that if anyone's old enough, or I'm sure they're still around, the Mel Bay bass exercise books, which I think are great. They show you how to like read music and all that stuff, especially from the get-go. You'll see photos of the guy like all stiff and stuff, and his thumb is exactly on the back. A lot of basses have that straight line on the back. and he just follows that. If you ever try to play like that, it's like when you drive a car. If you go for a road test and you have to drive exactly the way it is, it's really weird, and no one does that shit. So, more ADHD rants or whatever. So we're gonna go from C to A to D to G. Major on C, and we only repeat that. So that's the first fret, and then we're going, just repeating it again. So to make it in time, oops. See if I can get through that, but actually playing it. So what we're going to do after that one is the good old amen break that I swear by, which I will leave a link to in the description and all that stuff. So with that, we put it to 0.75 on the playback for our NWA beat, which makes everything just sound hard as fuck. Let's see if this is actually gonna play. I think you can hear that. Kinda, close enough. That's in double time. We don't have to go that fast. That's the goal. But half it. Saw that mistake I made, it's because I'm looking up to see if there's any comment or anything like that. So when you're doing this, just focus on playing. Don't worry about going live on YouTube. So that part will get your hand between C, A, D, and G. What we could also do is introduce opens. So we can go C, back to A, and then we're going to go to F. To G again. So instead of doing the D minor, we're going F major. It's kind of, I think it's the Earth Angel. Yeah, I think so. Almost sure that's the chord progression. So that just sounds a lot cooler too. We'll play that in the, it's not even halftime, it's regular time, and then we'll do double time. So that would sound like. I think I started on a weird note, right? Yeah. That's slow as shit. I think that's the problem. So we'll go to normal, and playing this double time is really, I'm not going to recommend that, but to play it normally. About what I was doing. That mistake I made here, listen to that string noise. You gotta be careful for that. So you have to get your fingers out of the way of the strings to get back on time while playing somewhat quickly. So when I let go of that, it's up quick and then down with these fingers to mute the strings. It's a very subtle difference, but if I just let it ring out, it'll get that weird that pull off will happen naturally. It's hard when you have to try to mess it up to show the example. It'll happen naturally. You have to make a conscious effort to that part. So you always want to make sure you can make ground clearance, or you can mute it too with this hand. And the faster that gets, the harder it's going to be, obviously. That's the subtle differences to getting to play smoothly. And then you keep going with that. Let's see if I could even do it. This is going to be really fast to play this double time, but why not? Is that even how fast it is? Yeah, it's fast. Let's see. I'll get there. I won't do it on live video because no one wants to see me just practice that for an hour. But I'll work on that for the next one. What we can do, though, with the same beat, is working on pentatonic speed. That's the video I still haven't made it. I make these videos every day. I don't backlog them or anything. So anyway, this is what I was thinking to do today. I could touch on it here and put it up in the video, is how to get our right hand moving really quickly through minor pentatonic scale. So. What I'm doing there is just a regular pen. 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7. And to play it slower, I just come back to that, the D, which is the third note of a pentatonic minor. So. Sounds simple, but you start cranking it up and you're playing it faster and faster, these fingers are just going to be really, really, really moving. And the other part of that is, instead of it just being this fast, you come back to the bop, bop. So it's sprint, jog, sprint, jog, sprint, jog. And that's really, really good for your dexterity, and it's really good for you to not just, play Cannibal Corpse or some shit all day long, which is great too. But when you're practicing for it, you want to be able to have a dynamic sense of playing and a rhythm that will naturally follow through with it. So we could do it slower. Let's see. This was fast. I'm even rushing it. Nope. What I was doing there, though, I think this is what I'll make the extra. I'm figuring out the lesson that I'll be making that'll not be live. Words. Take these notes of A minor pentatonic and play that riff. The first note, second, right, third, fifth, and then we're coming up to the minor seventh, and then the octave. Man, I don't know shit about scales. I gotta take a step back and learn. Yeah, I'll just show you this one, minor pentatonic. And this, you can always rewind it too. So, minor pentatonic, 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7. That shape can go anywhere. So that's what I'm playing. And then what I'm doing is starting on the first one of that, in that scale, that pentatonic, I'm just playing a pentatonic starting on each of those notes. So. And then I'm coming up here because I run out of real estate if I started on the D string. The octave. Because these notes are the same. So yeah, and again, sorry if people have been commenting and I haven't been paying attention at all, because I have to kind of look at what I'm doing, because I'm figuring it out as I go. So I'm gonna get on a video for that, and then another one that I'll do, I'll put a bunch of them in here, especially for me too, so I can look back on it. For speed playing, we could do that hammer-on pull-off thing. But that's an example of where it's like wheedly shit, and that stuff doesn't matter. It's tension and release, and as bass players, we need release. That's the fucking bass drop, right? So if I'm going, same riff, I just half-timed it. So if you hear that, we'll put that to that NWA beat. It'll probably sound really good. The NWA beat, also known as the Amen break. I like NWA beat better. Straight Outta Compton beat. I hope that you guys can hear that beat. I'm sure you can. That's too slow. Never mind. We'll go to normal playback speed. And again, I'll link this in the description, the thing I'm using. That part. You can hear it? Sick. So what I'll do with that one, that fast part, right? It's, I can also come up here. To play that, it's, we gotta break it down in sections, and then all of a sudden, you'll be flying with it. Came in late, what line is that? Just some shit I came up with. Just a blues pentatonic. We're doing just some speed exercises. I'm trying to figure out what videos I'm gonna upload next, like as real videos, not lives. What's up, Billy, by the way? So with that, to play that riff, we're just using 5, 8, 5, 4, 5. So for me, it's always easier when I realize those are just the notes I'm going to be playing. And then everything else is a variation. I'm just changing up the way it goes. And then to break it down further, that's the first part. 5, 7, 5, 6, 5. Right, thanks. So yeah. Ba, 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 ba. And then, wow. The one finger trick might not be working on this one. So ba, 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 ba. First part. forward, coming back, going forward, coming back, and then progressing that way, if that makes any sense. And I'm plucking each one when I'm playing it slower, to the actual groove. That one I could actually hammer on and pull off. But all the others I'm actually playing. Get that thump sound to it, the constant. And then when I go faster, that kind of thing. Meaning each time I strike. But you also have to find your own groove for it. As long as you get the notes down, you'll be able to fly it. And then I just play the octave. And which is weird because my index, either I plant it to be steady on the 7, where it doesn't come off, but then I'm really grasping and going pretty hard. So I just take it off. But then I have to kind of slide back. These are all problems you'll get after you have it figured out, the notes figured out. And as you increase beats per minute, you're going to adjust your fingers to handle it properly. So that's basically it. I don't want to overload this too much, 20 minutes. I think I have like 3 videos at least that I can come from. I'm not going to copy and paste it. I'll break it down a little more cohesively, not by much. It'll still be pretty not incohesive. Words. I need more coffee. I was up until like 5:30, 6 a.m. Yeah, not fun. Well, that's not true, it was fun. But I'm feeling it. So, let me go. I'm gonna figure this shit out. The video will probably be up later tonight. I don't know. We will see. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out, watching, all that cool stuff. And yeah, comments, all that stuff, leave it. Wow, I am out of it, man. It's brutal. So if you paid attention, I really appreciate it. It stayed this long. So this will again stay up forever in the live video section. This one was directly from a short I put up yesterday, which was clipped from a very old video, going through those chord progressions and all that stuff. So that's all I really got. Yeah, thank you guys so much. And I will see you, or you will see me, tomorrow. Okay, bye.